Thank you so much. You were a great audience. Thank you so much.
So, as I've said, it's our first ever Austrian film in Midnight Madness. We're also going to do something we've never done before in Midnight Madness. The director is going to bring his mother on stage.
Come on stage,
Brigitte
Mama.
Kren, come on stage.
This is Minister Brigitte.
Come on!
Woo! Give her standing ovation. Give her a hand. Come on. Love you, Mama.
So, a definite first.
I love my son.
So where do you come up with, I mean, we don't really know horror films from Austria, genre films from Austria. Where did you come up with the idea to make this? I mean, this is very different than what we've seen in world cinema from your neck of the woods.
Well, for that, please give a big hand for my author, for my writer, Benjamin Hessler. And in the same way, please give a hand to my dear Marvin Kren, our producer, Constanza Schuman. I want to have them on stage. I have to use them. Well, first of all, since I became a filmmaker, there was always the fascination of creature horror films, creature features, and they're the best actually in all genres. So it was always a dream to do it, and after Rambok we had the chance. Yeah.
And the idea, where did the idea come from? We have a translator here if you need to.
The idea came from, it just came, basically. It was this idea that, wouldn't it be interesting if we just mashed up and mixed up different creatures that already exist? Because we all have this experience in our childhoods and even in our adulthoods that if you look at insects really, really closely, you'll see that they're actually the perfect monsters.
And of course, can we talk about, actually, what was it like working with your son? What was it like working with your son?
Wie war es mit mir arbeiten? Aber hier ist eine Übersetzerin, du kannst auf Deutsch sprechen und sie übersetzt.
So, sometimes so,
Kannst Deutsch sprechen.
manchmal gut, manchmal schlecht, aber the connection was very good. Let me tell you, my English is so funny, you know. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, but we have a good connection together.
You know, it was very important to pick her for the role. Actually, we wrote it for her because we had this idea that there is the minister, the minister, the character of the minister, she's the boss, and my mother is the boss from me. So who else can play the role instead of my mother? Besides that, she's a good actress.
And Brigitte practically taken me on as a second son. And I know her in all her states, and there are many, and they are spectacular. So it was really fun writing these scenes.
Thank you.
Do we have any questions from the audience here? Yes.
Notice that the creatures, you never completely saw them. And I really like that there was indication, so you saw goo and ooze and fur and glowing eyes and sort of rapid movement, but you never actually, was that deliberate from the get-go, or was that something that was developed in the process?
No, we planned to do an old-fashioned creature feature. We grew up with films like The Thing or Alien, and always when there is too much CGI in the monsters, if I feel too much ones and zeros, I start not fear. I lose the fear, and I think, the imagination of, I want to work with the imagination of the cinema goer, of the spectators. I want to work with that, and I hope we achieved our goal.
And who else do we have?
Yes,
How many monsters did you use?
How many monsters did you use?
good question. We had the fox beetle, we had the bird beetle, the bird. We had the baby, the mosquito, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm so blown away from this. Yes.
I thought it was really funny in some parts. Was that intentional or did that develop as you guys were working?
Of course. Of course, and that's our goal. At the same time, we want to entertain, we want to have funny moments, and we want to have scary moments. I think, genre films are like a roller coaster of emotions, and you have to, you have the possibility to make this and make this and make this. You're free, and that's the fun about it.
Were you surprised by any of the audience's reaction tonight?
I loved it. I loved it so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Difficult it was to film on those rocks.
Cool.
We filmed on a real location on 3,000 meters, and it was for the crew and for the cast. It was really difficult to anticipate this elevation. Some of them get sick, and we also had.
And I always forgot my dialogue because the air is so thin, and I was told what I was.
Yeah, but it was in South Tyrol, which used to be a part of Austria, and now is a part of Italy, and they have a beautiful landscape, as you can see. And the strange thing is that the glacier you saw, this glacier was in the beginning of the century. It went down to the valley, and now it how do you say shrunk? It shrunk. It shrunk so extremely, shrunk like 5 kilometers back, and this is really like a bad sign. So this was inspiration for us, a sad inspiration.
And anyone else there? Don't be shy. In the balcony you can't see, so yell it out if you got it.
I'm in the balcony.
Yes, yell it out.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if the line, stop eating that banana while you're crying. It sounds kind of absurd in English, but does it, I don't want to ask, does it make more sense?
I think that should answer my mother why you come up with.
Because when I went to school, my school neighbor always, when she got a bad mark, she cried, and during she cried, she ate a banana.